Master words for TOEIC, CELPIP, and IELTS in 2 minutes a day.
Occupation. Noun. Occupant. Occupational. Occupationally. Occupier. Occupied. Occupies. Occupying. A person's job or regular work. The act of living in or using a space as your own. A situation where a place is controlled by a foreign military force. Occupational. Adjective. Related to a job or type of work. Physical control of a space appears in reading passages. Key adjective. Occupational. For example, occupational health. Test tip. In listening sections, distinguish between job, general, and occupation, formal or work-related. Warning: don't confuse with occupy, verb form, unless context clearly indicates action. Teaching is a rewarding occupation that helps shape young minds. Her occupational training prepared her well for the job. The occupant of the house forgot to lock the front door. The army's occupation of the city lasted for several years. He filled out a form stating his current occupation as a mechanic. The building's occupants were evacuated during the fire drill. She chose an occupational path in healthcare to help others. The occupation of farming requires patience and hard work. The occupant of the car waved as they drove by. His occupational duties include managing the company's finances. The occupation of the territory led to political tensions. All occupants of the apartment must follow the rules. The occupational hazards of construction work include injuries. Writing can be a solitary occupation, but it's very creative. The occupant of the office left their computer on overnight. Her occupation as a nurse is both challenging and fulfilling. The occupational therapist helped him regain his mobility. The occupation of the building by protesters lasted a week. Key tips for test takers, TOEIC, IELTS, and CELPIP. Occupation refers to a person's job or a military or political control of an area. Occupational relates to work or job-related matters, for example, occupational safety. Occupant refers to a person living in or using a space, for example, a house, a car, or office. Occupancy, not included above, but a common derivative, means the state of being occupied. For example, hotel occupancy rates. Likely question samples, synonym selection. What is another word for occupation? Answer: job, profession. Analogies. Occupation is to job as occupant is to resident. Fill in the blank. The blank of the apartment complained about the noise. Answer: occupant. Common confusables. Occupation versus career. Occupation is a specific job, while career is long-term professional growth. Occupant versus resident. Occupant is a general term, while resident implies longer-term living. Relevant idioms or proverbs. Choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. Relates to occupation as a fulfilling job. Safety first, common in occupational health discussions. Test-taking strategies. If asked about occupation, think job or control of a place. For occupant, think person inside. In listening tests, watch for context clues. For example, military occupation versus full-time occupation. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. See you tomorrow.